You might have seen plenty of people talk about huge earnings thanks to NFTs. They flip prices or they create their own NFTs, and you have probably been dreaming of doing these things yourself. In previous episodes, we talked a lot about NFTs. We discussed what they are, how to create them, and we even had an episode about popular NFT games. But as with many other things, we don't often notice how fast this very thing changes. Back in 2018, NFTs were just a concept. Then projects like CryptoKitties, Beeple's Everydays become popular and more people learned what NFTs actually are. The initial idea of NFTs was to become something we can actually touch and what can possibly substitute items in our physical world. Right now, however, NFTs thrive as digital items and the development of this entire field is rapid. Hi there, here is your Bunny Money channel where we discuss all things crypto, finance and trading. I'm your weekly host Vlad, and today we will discuss passive income through NFTs. Keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor, I'm a product manager with many years of experience in finance and IT. This channel is for educational purposes only. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification button for your weekly dose of knowledge. If you would like to understand what NFTs are, click on the link to our other video. It's in the description. In that video, I cover the basics, but today we will be more on an intermediate level. As I mentioned earlier, in the beginning, the idea of NFTs was to be these non-fungible collectibles which can substitute real physical art. Nowadays, plenty of projects exist in different industries that involve NFTs, and they don't really want to substitute physical objects anymore, but rather integrate this NFT idea around them. And as the time goes, more and more industries embrace NFTs. Arts, sports, games, etc. However, even with all these rapid changes, I believe we are still at the start of this long road, and what many people buy, mint or sell is based on hype rather than deep, genuine understanding. Look at CryptoPunks. What makes people buy them? I know you might say money. Don't get me wrong, maybe CryptoPunks has the potential to drastically increase in value over time. Maybe it will be a cool thing to show to your friends. Maybe you will be able to exchange it into real money in the next 10 or 20 years. But what if I tell you that these aren't the only reasons why NFTs exist in the first place? What if I tell you there is many more possibilities what NFTs can become? Imagine an A-list artist who creates their next album alongside a collection of NFTs and promises that a part of this album's profits would go to the NFTs owners directly. Or imagine a struggling actor who sells their NFTs in exchange for future profits. In case this actor becomes popular, the NFTs owners would earn money. Or maybe imagine that NFTs are the future of Hollywood. Movie production will be automated. Actors will upload their 3D models and the directors would use these materials to create a movie. Maybe there would be a platform where our favorite actors would upload the images of their faces and sell them as NFTs. Maybe undiscovered artists would sell their NFTs and allow you to become investors in their future career. Or imagine that NFTs can change how huge companies are governed. Same as different types of stocks give their owners a different type of ownership of a company, different rights, etc. NFTs can also represent varying degrees of power when it comes to controlling a business. Imagine a company with the reach of, let's say, Apple. To have such a structure, everything is possible. NFTs can represent a loan. They can also represent stocks or bonds. If the company needs extra cash, they might release NFTs and get it. But all these examples are what the future might be like for NFTs. Now let's talk about what we had and have now. The idea of blockchain is kind of like the idea of internet back in 1990s. No one could really show you what it is or what it would become. There were people who had their own vision, which is why they created their projects to make their vision a reality. The same applies to blockchain industry now. People are constantly trying to figure out where the development might go and what the next big project might be. The same also applies to NFTs. And as with anything that's so new to us, there are many issues like scalability, gas fees, low time of transactions, as well as simple lack of knowledge and understanding. While I gave you all those examples of what NFTs can become in the future, the reality is that nowadays people see NFTs more as a source of passive income. For many, NFTs means something they create, release, and then sit back and earn money. So can you actually become crypto passive through NFTs, or is it a myth? I would say yes, it's possible, but it's also difficult. You need a lot of knowledge, skills, and luck on your side. What you can do is mint NFTs, sell them, or buy NFTs and try to flip the price. You can also play NFT games, or as I described, create an NFT and set a royalty fee. But knowing what to do with your NFT is not enough, because all your skills at, let's say, flipping prices would go to waste if the NFT itself has no potential whatsoever. So how to avoid that? To understand whether a project deserves your time, you need to know as much information about it as possible. Analyze the idea of it, read their white paper, get to know the people behind it. The more you know, the bigger the chances you find a good NFT. Also understand how you can actually use this NFT. Like, how can you use CryptoPunks? Do you simply collect this item and hold onto it? Or does it have any practical purpose? Once you choose a project, you need to monitor its related data, news, as well as on-chain data. My friends and myself spend so much time analyzing current dApps on the market, which is why we created a tool that provides you with a precise and detailed analysis of the game. Just to give you an example, thanks to our analytics tool, players are able to see on-chain data in an easy way. The tool shows you the data that you need. If you are familiar with Farmer's World game economics, you would understand that the number of users, the number of active users, the number of generated tools are all essential for earning profit. We only use on-chain data to constantly monitor the game and provide the information to our users. If you see any changes in the data, you have the time to react to the situation accordingly. No one knows what the future holds. However, it's important to keep an open mind and try your hand at new things, provided you do it with understanding and knowledge of what you are actually doing. There are people already who enjoy their lives thanks to having NFTs. There are others who are still on the way to that point. With each day, new projects and new possibilities appear. However, before jumping into any of them, I urge you once again to do your research and rely on proven tools to analyze data. I hope that one of the tools developed by us will come in handy. I will leave the link to it in the description box below. For today, I'm leaving you with these ideas of what NFTs can become in the future. Who knows, maybe it inspires you to create a project the world needs. If you found this episode interesting and would like to know more about crypto finance and trading, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm Vlad. See you in the next episode.